Hey Mark, how's it going?
Good. How you doing this beautiful day?
Yeah, we are in we're September 12th
It's crazy. Middle of
and
the month.
I know, but we're back to nice weather
Yes.
and we've seen a hell of a lot of listings come up.
Yeah, we have a lot of inventory, right? And that's kind of, and we haven't seen the sales to support the inventory levels, that's for sure, right? So we're going to cover that off with where we are from now to September 12th, and how, we'll go through some of those showing where how much inventory is selling based on the inventory. What's inventory up?
Well, what I did was hold on here because I wrote it in, our little spreadsheet that we have.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So as of September 12th, we're
Yeah.
at 829.
And August 1st, we were at 772.
August 31st, Mark.
31st. So 11 days ago.
Uh-huh.
It's up.
That's
And
57. Like when you talk about active, you have to realize that there has been some sales, right? There's been 55 sales.
right. How many sales last year?
Sorry, there's 53 this year, 55 last year at
And
this time.
so on check, which is good. The inventory is building for the fall market, we're going to say, but we are seeing some decreases. I was out showing some properties this week, and one really jumps out in mind. Maybe want to pull it up, and we're gonna talk about why this price is good now, but why did it take 132 days to get the price right? This is what is consistently going on in the market, and this is why the inventory isn't coming down in my mind. I
Well,
really
and I'm going to go to it, but the other thing, Mark, if 53 sold and there's 57 more listings, that means actually 110 came up because you
yeah,
have to deduct the sales, right?
right, right. So
So actually, since the 12 in the 12 days, there's been 110 new.
so if we just go with that right there, where we are right now with the inventory and where the sales are as of September 12th, 6% of the inventory is turning.
Yep.
That's and by the end of the month, we usually see about 18%. So there's a lot of price discrepancies still in the marketplace. And I don't know why sellers aren't reacting. I just don't get it with all this inventory. I don't know who's paying attention to it. I have no idea, but there's a lot of competition right now in the market.
There is.
So
So this is the one you wanted me to pull up.
yeah, pull the history up because it's been listed again. It shows one day today because they canceled and relisted. So go way down. You're going to see we started June 11th, 1,135,000.
Okay, Mark, this isn't right though.
Why is it
This is
right?
in 2022.
Change date. Something's wrong because when I pulled up on the board, but go by here, just that one's some. I don't know why that one's there, but go. You can see when they listed it. Go down one.
They both say 2022.
Oh, that's weird.
Isn't that weird?
So yeah, so maybe they started it at 999, but it's
I
been
could
listed.
look on the Barry board.
No, that's okay. We'll just go from 999. But in 2022, when that happened, you know what I mean, at that price back then, that market was a lot hotter then, but it was coming down too,
Yeah.
right? So they started at what? We'll give them 999 in August. So and then they reduced it. Maybe it was my mistake, but you know, I think it's decently priced now for 949 because the area is outstanding. That inner shore area, Crimson Ridge area, I call it, great schools, but the home needs a lot of work.
Oh,
And this is
brother.
right. So this is when a potential buyer is going in there, home shopping, they're going flooring, paint, kitchen, bathrooms. Like I
Oh, it's
like
got that big family room above the garage.
I like the layout, but there's paint. There's probably 150K. So
Well, if you want to update all the bathrooms and all the floors and Like even the vanities and it's a lot.
And there's downstairs, they have like a dog business, grooming business there. So ruining out a functioning rec room, right?
The yard's cute. It's not big.
No, great area.
Well, you
You
got
know,
more side yard, I guess.
yeah. I think they're for the footprint, I think they're decently priced. My
And
mistake
where it
was saying
is.
where the location is, right? For that where, that was where, that day we saw four and they were all over 1 million. That was the best price one that we seen in the best location, but it also needed a ton of work.
Well, I have our hot sheet set at the last 24 hours, and I have the new listings, and this is like Oro, Barrie, Bradford, like in our surrounding area, we're at 100 new listings in 24 hours,
That's it.
25 price decreases.
I want to go to that column when we're done going through this and look at a couple, pull some histories to show the audience.
4 price increases.
And that's from listings where we tried the low price and then didn't work and they put it back to market value, right? And over market
Additional,
value.
exactly. Like 6, well, no.
They raised the rent and the lease, 799 to 825 in Queen Street.
But why would you do that?
I don't know. Pull that listing up. Let's just see it. Let's
Well,
just
you're
look.
only going up 25 grand.
I don't know. Just see it. Doesn't make any sense. 9 days in the market, we raise it up.
They did some nice stuff in there,
Yeah, it shows well, but it's a duplex. No one wants them anymore.
and it's in Queen Street.
Hmm?
Ooh. I mean, it's very cute, Mark.
Yeah, it shows well. But they're
Okay,
hard
price
sells right
change.
now, right? Those are hard sells.
Yeah, but why would you go up in price?
Make any sense? No
It
sense.
didn't look like they were withholding offers.
No, I know. We looked at that. One positive, it's vacant, right?
Like I would understand if you would have put it at six. Sorry, if you would have put it at like 6.99, and
Right.
you
Right.
didn't get anything,
Right.
and then you listed at 825. But why
Right.
would you go from 7.99 to 825?
Kind of high. You have one right now that's not doing nothing.
Oh, I got a showing today and one on Saturday now.
Yeah, well, that still means nothing.
I know. But this one in Alcona is 7.99, and then they did 8.69.
Yeah. So, right, clearly, the, that
But you
strategy
know
is.
what's funny? I have a listing around the corner from this one, Mark.
Hmm?
And I checked this one yesterday, and it didn't say they were doing they were withholding offers.
Wow. Wow.
And it was 7.99. And I
Yeah.
said to my client, well, I gotta watch this. Like, oh my gosh, like we're gonna
Yeah.
have to lower the price a lot if this sells for 7.99.
Yeah.
And then look,
Raise it up. What's the size of that place?
3+1 bed, 3+1 bath.
Just
They
tell
don't
some.
tell you that. Nobody on this Toronto board puts freaking square footage, Mark. You should know that.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well,
But uh, like this is right around the corner from mine. And I thought, oh, like for like we're toast.
yeah, it shows decent.
It's not big though.
No, it's not. Too pricey. That's not going anywhere for the size. But anyway, it is what it is. This is normal, folks. This is the normal. The pricing is everyone thinks their properties are worth so much more, and they're just not. Not in this market today. And I don't know
And
where the
Cundles went up. Daphne went up 20 grand.
yeah, well, let's go to price decreases. This makes no sense.
It doesn't. So I noticed that a couple rentals went down. Quite a few. Look at that. Look at how many leases went down.
Yeah, a little bit, eh?
Well, 2 months ago, they were flying off the shelves.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now look, everyone's lowering them.
Pick a couple that you want to go through and kind of see in some different ranges as well.
Okay, I'm trying.
And Wheatfield's a low range. That's a nice area.
3 bed, 3 bath.
What is this?
I don't know what it is.
Like, I can't.
I think it's one of those ones that face the front yard is here, or they're
Oh no, keep going. We'll see. Okay, there it is.
yeah.
Oh, it's- Okay,
So to go in the house, you got to walk around.
I'm walking the side. Okay, a little different.
Oh my golly. It's freaking small, Mark.
Oh, that's why 739. That's why it's not going to sell. It's tiny. Look at the kitchen.
Well, this living area, because the garage is probably in there. Look at this is it.
Yeah, I know. Odd shape. And then you got to put a kitchen table in there too.
And a lot of stairs, buddy.
Upstairs. Well, that's the thing that I think sellers really have to take, and the pictures are all wrong because they took them from an iPhone. But folks, if you're thinking of listing today, get educated and don't follow what's listed on this market.
So
You
it's been on the market for 49 days. And what I want to see is like, because this is the thing I don't understand. They went down 10 grand. Like, do you think 10 grand is going to help?
It's gonna do nothing.
They started at 749. They're at 739 since July.
Inventory's up double digits from April. I mean, sorry, from April, from August. I think it was up what 30-some% in over last year. Prices are pretty flat, maybe a point or two down. There's a lot of competition in this marketplace. It's a
Well,
ton.
my issue is, even when I'm talking with, okay, look at this one, 100 grand down. They're not messing around in Innisfil. That's the thing. Like a 10 grand thing isn't going to do anything.
It's a tough market. Ooh,
It's nice, Mark.
yeah, it's okay. Oh, why would they take those cabinets right to? I think the bulkheads are there.
You know why, eh?
Yeah,
Because for with a builder, if you want to get the extended cabinetry, it's a huge upgrade.
I get it.
With
What's this?
9 foot ceilings or 10 foot ceilings, you have to. This looks like brand new,
That's fairly new.
doesn't it? And they're saying, we'll look at the history. They're saying on the market 34 days,
Yeah,
but I bet you it's not.
full history.
Yep. 1099 went to 998. Are they
Okay.
withholding offers now though?
Nope.
Nope.
Right. So right the first time that limited market, we got till call it the end of November. December's pretty quiet.
Oh shoot.
So
I'm trying to see what other ones. This one went down.
yeah, that's just too high. Let's just do something in Barrie, maybe. Dunsmore, let's see, 798 to 778. 76 days in the market.
3+1 bed, 2+1 bath. Why is it so small?
It's tiny. It's tiny.
It looks like a townhouse inside. You know those townhouses like on Ginger that you sold?
Yep.
Or those, that's what it looks like in here.
Oh, yeah. It's only 1,100 square feet. Look how much the fridge sticks out. It's tiny. It's too pricey. Way too pricey. Even though it's a detached, wrong location in my mind.
Yeah, the north end's always usually a little bit lower than the south.
Oh, I don't think that's any more than the 729, and I'm being generous of that.
Well, that's funny, Mark. Sold for 720 in 2021. Haha.
Yeah, look at that market. It's got
Well, that's the problem though. See what I'm saying? You know what I mean, right?
100%.
Mm-hmm. I see a lot of them that like in Innishory or Golden Meadow, 779, and the original price was 799.
86 days in the market. Great area.
Oh
Older.
brother. I can already see all these weeds.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it needs a ton of work.
Gosh, it's not that big either, eh?
It's not, might even be it's a rough shape. Oof, might be a rental. That's a nice picture. I think I'd keep that one.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give it to them. I can tell you what I'm going to give it to them about. I have a house that's a bit rough too, right? Right now. And one guy says to me, hold on, I'm going to grab something here. One guy says to me, oh boy, this is a lot rougher than I thought it was. And I said, "Oh, well," he goes, it doesn't look like it does in the pictures. And I said, well, it actually looks exactly like the pictures.
Yeah,
I said, if you look in the pictures, you can see stains on the carpet. You can um you could see the mess everywhere, like you know what I mean, like with that or whatever. I did not Photoshop one thing. I said nothing was Photoshopped in here. This is exactly what it looks like.
right.
So, people, when you're looking at pictures, look at the carpets. You and I do it all the time.
Oh, you can see that. You can see some signs
Look
of.
at the walls. Look at the walls. Look around. Like I didn't Photoshop. You can see everything in those pictures.
Mhm.
If you're actually looking,
Right.
you can see it. Now I give these people credit for showing this for what it is, Mark.
Read the comments down. Let's see what the comments are first.
Because you know what bothers me? When they use old pictures
Yeah, I know.
and you walk in there and you're like, this is not even the same house.
What's happened. Yeah.
If it is rough, show it that it's rough. No?
Okay. Tenants' belongings. There's the answer. Okay.
Yes.
So
Home is
hard
perfect for
sell.
first time buyers looking to downsize or savvy investors.
I'm,
1576 square feet,
I'm not
all
buying it.
brick, 3 bed, 4 bath.
I'm not buying it. It's too pricey. It doesn't show. So it doesn't show. Wow. So no first time buyers going there. Not that price. They're not taking that on.
Oh, it's too much work.
Too much
And
work.
there's a tenant in
Money
it.
for it. And it's tenanted. It's one good thing they got is location. The price is wrong. I keep saying it. I'm sure everybody's really bored and sick and tired of me saying about the pricing, but Jesus, it's out of control. It really is.
I wanted to see this one. Parkway Place, 699, 3+1 bed, 2 bath. It's got a pool in the backyard. Doesn't say they're withholding. Let's take a look. They opened this all up, eh? Those
Yeah.
models didn't come open.
No, not them ones.
It's flipping cute, Mark.
699, I think it's a great price.
It is a good price. Is this turf?
Yeah, I think it's great. No cutting grass.
Wow.
I've seen it before. It's great. Yeah, it looks
But what do you do with the dog poop?
well, your dog can't shit there. But good sized pool. I mean, I think nothing wrong with that price. I'm glad I could say something's priced right on a
Well, they
court.
lowered it.
Wow.
So it was listed. Let's see where they were at.
739.
739. They went down to 699.
I did that today.
Yep.
Well, you know what? With the competition in the marketplace today, you gotta price it aggressive if you want to get eyeballs. If you want to blend in like everybody else, price it like everybody else is doing, and you're gonna get nothing. You
Well,
get
what surprised me was all these sold
looking,
conditionals.
looking in a sense of using yours as a comparable to go look at something else.
Okay, Mark,
They're
these are all the sold, conditionally sold, right? Not firm.
Mhm.
I just wanted to point out, like, look at how many are in the higher price range. But where are they? Barrie and Codrington, Oro Medonte, Arda, Dove Crescent,
These are the new listings.
sold conditional.
Okay, okay, okay.
So these are conditionally sold, so we don't know what they sold for yet.
Got some nice streets on there. You got Dove, that's nice.
One
Thornton,
two nine nine, Springwater Menacing 1159,
right?
Essa Thornton a
Yeah,
million 99, Alcona a million 49, but only one in Barrie at a high price,
yeah,
or two, Collingwood Street.
yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, we still see them selling. It's just when we have those higher ranges in a million over, we have 170, 155 of them as of yesterday.
This
So
is shocking to me.
where's this located?
On Collingwood Street, 1295 sold conditional. It's not
Pretty.
that big.
Hey, shows well.
1.3 million.
A lot of money.
It's nice, Mark. It's a lot of money.
Spent some money.
It's beautiful, no?
Yeah, no, they've done some nice work in there for sure. Like the
Ooh.
sauna.
Oh, you'd like that, Mark.
Mm, nice backyard.
Beautiful backyard.
Hmm.
But how does this appraise out?
Well, not a bad location. It will. I think it will.
You think so?
3 days on the market.
It's not even 2,500 square feet.
Pull up the history on it. It's good price. Yeah. They so they tried it for 1 month. Go back up. They tried it for
I want to
way
see where they started
1.4, 1.5. Way, way. So how many days? So we
in
started
April.
April. This is the problem. How many potential buyers have they lost between now and April on that price on that property? A ton,
A ton.
ton. So we price it 200 grand below where we started. This is where everybody is doing in these higher and on so many properties. Everybody is overpricing everything.
Well, I noticed like in the lower prices, um, I want to just show you guys something because I noticed something like actives. I want to show you the actives between 6 and 700 right now.
And then go back to the spreadsheet. Let's go.
78, Mark.
Okay. So go to your
And then
spread
in the spreadsheet between 6 and 7,
in August, end of August 31st,
we had 30 sales.
73. Inventory is going up. Do it for the rest of them. Might as well. It's a good idea. It's just not one particular area.
7 to 800, we're talking 123.
It's huge. Same. Okay, so some sold. Okay. Okay.
I'm sold. What am I looking at? 8 to 9? 109.
Okay.
Exactly the same.
Right. 97. 86.
86, and we have 97.
And look at the sales. When you go back there, we'll show the sales. Look at the sales for the month of August. And
Seven.
that's not much based on what's active and what is sold.
Well, we have friggin' 97 now. And listen, people, I don't know how buying agents right now are deciding out of those 97 that they're going to go see.
Well,
How do you
depend,
do it?
there's a bit of work involved to screen them.
182.
182 at a million and up.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to grow. It's got a little time to list for this fall market. So
Well, and the other thing with this is, Mark, what did that just tell us? It told us that in the lower ranges, we're staying pretty level, meaning, as the listings are coming up, but they're selling. At the higher ranges, it's actually just growing.
I think it's growing in all ranges, though. When you look at what's sold in the low ranges and what the inventory, it's still not that great. It's
Oh,
still
it's
not.
not great.
It's still seeing things being, sitting on the market a long time where, 6 months ago, we didn't see that. Or this, we didn't see that.
Not in the cheaper ranges.
Creeped into everything. And I don't know why our sellers excited about, no, we're seeing rate decreases, so they're gonna come back. That's not wouldn't be my strategy.
Okay,
Because
listen, Mark, I've had talks to a bunch of agents this week, and they all say that that's what their sellers are saying.
what's wrong?
They're thinking they won't lower because they feel like with the rate decreases that the market's going to pick up at some point and they're willing to wait.
So this is a real big advantage for someone that is going to list in the fall market to price it properly, because you'll sell it. And those people sitting back there won't sell it. And then they will reduce it like the one that sold on Collingwood Street by 200 grand. Because how many buyers have they missed between that length of time in April? A ton. So that isn't happening. I just don't think this is happening. And I know sellers are hanging on to that dearly, but we're not, they got to come down a lot more for people to get this market excited.
Well,
And
and
then,
we and I also was telling you, Lyndon did a deal, was showing his client that if you listed a million, if someone puts 20% down, the carrying costs of the house between the mortgage and the heat, the hydro, and the taxes are 5 grand.
but someone that's trading up to that amount, though, is not, you know what I mean? They have equity. So, you know, you'd be crazy to have a $5,000, unless you do something real good. And they wouldn't be buying $1 million, probably be buying
No,
a bigger.
yeah, and you need an income, a combined income over 180,000.
Right. It's different. Well, I
But
think
but when the market's slow market, nothing's selling, then people aren't moving up. If mine isn't selling, I'm not buying.
100%. And no one's going out, and yes, we're seeing some conditional offers in the market, selling the property, but, it's kind of, it's a normal, but there's no guarantees on that too. And if you price your property like everybody else is, it's just going to sit. It's just sitting. We could go through hundreds of listings on here right now and show everyone determinations, how long they've been on the board. We do it all the time. And I'm blown away at the amount of inventory and the lack of sales. So, and I don't think it's going to change. So price it properly. Okay, I'm
But
going
you still
pop.
might not sell quick.
Why not? You might not, right? You got a short window between now and in December, right? But if you price it, so there you go. Look what they did in Collingwood Street. They priced it and it sold in 5 days. So
Yeah.
what's that telling you? Are there buyers sitting there waiting for the right price point to jump in? Maybe, but they sure weren't looking at it when it was 1.5. Like, hello. And we've seen that time and time again. So price it for today's market, not 2022's market. Okay, I think we're done. I think we
Yeah.
covered all the points. So, and we want some information, Simcoe Barrie real estate market, reach out to Dan and myself and follow for more information.
Perfect.
Okay, see you.
Yeah.